Hello, everyone. This is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So, today we're going to see how the person who is thinking about you truly feels about you currently. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages, please, Holy Spirit, for everyone that watches this reading. When it comes to the person who is thinking of my viewers, what are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? What are that person's true feelings toward my viewers currently when it comes to love? Two more shuffles. All right. So let's see what comes out here. All right. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. They're in love with you, and they're also emotional. They could be reminiscing, or this is someone who's wanting to reconnect with you. Some of you will be getting a love offer from a past person, or they could come in expressing their love. With the Nine of Cups being here, they're realizing that you're their wish fulfillment. If there's been a disconnect between the two of you, it may have taken this person to lose you or for you to distance yourself in order for them to realize how much you truly mean to them. At the top of the deck, we have the Judgment card. So they're wondering if you've made a final judgment when it comes to the connection. They are doing some reflecting. They also want to come in and prove themselves, or they're hoping that they can redeem themselves in some way. So yeah, someone from your past is thinking about you a lot. They're thinking about when the two of you first started connecting with each other, or they're thinking a lot about when the two of you initially fell in love. Give me more. What are this person's true feelings toward my viewers? They also feel like you're a part of their purpose, or like you play a huge role in their purpose. Wow, we have the Death card, the Tower card, Two of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and we also have the Hanged Man here. Now, the Death card along with the Tower card both came out crossing. So it lets me know that this person hasn't completely let you go. If there has been a disconnect, they don't truly believe that it's over. But see, there's also energy here of this person trying to prevent or delay the inevitable. So the relationship between the two of you may have been chaotic, or it may have been breaking down for quite some time now. This person could have traumatized you in some way. This could be an on and off relationship between the two of you, or this is someone who refuses to change. They know they need to make changes, but they're really stubborn. Okay? Also, they're fearful of losing you. With the Two of Pentacles being here along with the 10 of Wands, they're having a really hard time when it comes to being flexible. And what I mean by that is they're overburdened by emotion. Okay? It's causing them to feel frozen, or they feel as though they're stuck. They keep catching themselves thinking about you. But at the same time, they're a bit uncertain in regards to the approach that they should take, or if they'll be able to get the connection going in a different direction. This is someone who knows for sure that they need to make some sacrifices, but I feel like it's really hard for them to stick to change long term. So it's coming out like they're just hoping that you'll be flexible with them. Almost like you'll let your guard down. You won't hold them to a higher standard. There's also energy here of this person coming in, possibly trying to make you feel obligated to be flexible with them. But some of you have already overextended yourself and it hasn't really gotten you anywhere. With the Seven of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, many of you are either avoiding this person or at least they feel that way. Now, for others, this person could be up to some type of scheme. Also, if you have taken a step back from them, they're hoping that you're bluffing. They are watching you, okay? It's almost like they're looking for hints in regards to whether you still love them. They're trying to see where your head is at emotionally. With the Seven of Swords being here along with the Page of Swords holding a sword, that is the Eight of Swords. So this person is very much stuck in their head. They're also stressed out. They could be experiencing anxiety. It's also giving energy of this person feeling as though some type of lie caught up with them. They may be the type who tries to lie their way out of things, and they tend to stick to those lies even if those lies don't make sense. So there could be some regret here in regards to some type of lie that they told you or something that they did that was sneaky or deceptive. For some of you, this person is going to come in communicating with you, but you're not going to believe a word that they have to say. It's also giving energy of them talking about you a lot. There's someone that they're close to that they're confiding in regards to you. I feel like that particular person is trying to counsel them or advise them in regards to what they should do, but they may not be giving them the best advice. All right. It's almost like this person is trying to help them lie their way out of something. So yeah, I see them being inspired to come toward you with a heart to heart. But like I said before, you're not going to believe a word that they are saying to you. Whoever they're talking to about you or whoever is giving them the advice, it seems as though it's a family member or someone who is just like family. At the top of the deck, we have the Four of Swords and we also have the Six of Pentacles here. So they're viewing you as someone who's not really giving to this anymore. Many of you are focused on your peace or you're recuperating from something. A few of you could have been a bit stressed out, or you may not have been at your best mentally as of recently, but I see you becoming more balanced. And one thing that will really help you is to stop giving to people who are not reciprocating your energy, regardless of whether it's a romantic partner, a love interest, friends, family members. If you are constantly giving, but you're not receiving anything in return from certain connections, Spirit is asking you to rest, okay? Be careful in regards to who or what you're giving to. Yeah. Someone's also reflecting a lot about how you made things easy for them. Like, for example, let's say this person needed help in some way. They may have not even had to ask for your help. Some of you would offer. That's just how generous you are. That's just how kind-hearted you are. You are this person's peace. You are their sanctuary. But see, it's time for you to protect yourself as of now. Protect yourself, protect your heart, and protect your assets. This is definitely you giving and giving. Yeah, it's like this person could have come toward you at certain times in the past, talking about certain things that they were going through. And there were times when they didn't even have to ask you to help. You would automatically extend a helping hand. You would automatically be supportive. There have been many times when you have helped this person to get back on their feet. That may be why they're wanting to come in and redeem themselves, or they're wanting you to view them in a different light. So they're wanting you to change the way that you view them. Okay. Wow. So they know that you have a good heart. There's no doubt when it comes to that. With the Six of Cups being here along with the Ace of Cups, that is the Seven of Cups. So I feel like some of you may be looking at this person as someone who strung you along, or you're looking at them as someone who sold you a dream. They may have portrayed themselves a lot differently than the person you got to know. Whatever they were telling you or whatever they were showing you when the two of you initially started dealing with one another was completely different from the person that you got to know. I feel like they sold themselves as being someone who was all about family, someone who wanted to achieve certain things, someone who was nurturing, someone that you could live a comfortable life with. They strung you along in some way, shape, or form and made you feel as though you met someone who was a wish come true. But it didn't take long for you to start seeing selfish characteristics when it comes to them. It's almost like the person that you met and the person you know now are completely different. You may not even recognize them for who they are anymore. Give me another card. What are this person's true feelings toward my viewers? For some of you, they feel like you caught them up in a lie that they were telling you, or they think that you caught them up on social media. Now, for others of you, they feel as though there is someone who tells you things. That person may be me. But they think that someone is always telling you things. They feel like they're not able to get away with anything. It's almost like they're saying to themselves, I wish that person would stop telling Mystic Goddess's viewer everything. I feel like they also try to make you feel like you're just making things up, or you don't really know what you're talking about, or you don't have the facts straight, when in reality you do. What are this person's true feelings? Okay, we have the Ten of Cups crossing, and we also have the High Priestess card crossing. All right, so they're unhappy. Okay, they're very much unhappy, and they're viewing you as someone who is isolating yourself, or someone who wants to be separated from them. It's also giving energy of them feeling a lack of security when it comes to you. And what I mean by that is they don't know where they stand with you at the moment. And see, that's something that they never had to guess. You didn't leave this person guessing. They knew exactly where they stood with you. Even if the two of you had conflicts, even if there were issues in the connection, even if the two of you have broken things off before in the past, they always knew where they stood with you. They always knew that you truly wanted to be with them. But as of now, they're left guessing because you've either isolated yourself, or you're not giving to this connection to the extent that you used to. Some of you are not giving to this connection at all. Also, you took really good care of this person. I don't know if you bought them things. Some of you could have paid for certain things, or you would give them money to do nice things for themselves. Now, that message is very specific. Please don't force it to fit. It's going to be different for all of you, but there's something you provided to them. Could be tangible, or it could be something that you would speak to them. But regardless, it helped to better them in some way. Either better their appearance, like for example, getting a haircut, getting their hair done, getting their nails done, buying an outfit. You may have helped them pay bills. If they owe someone money, you could have helped them pay that person back so that they could relax. You were giving to this person to the point where they could relax. But they would leave you to carry their burdens. Now, even if you didn't do anything for this person financially, I still feel like you brought them a lot of peace with the words that you would speak to them. Okay. I feel like you were always encouraging this person to relax, not to worry, that everything was going to work out for them. So yeah, for a few of you, this person could come in making it seem as though they've had some type of conflict with someone. Now, it could be a family member or it's someone else that they're close to. All right. Just know that there is conflict between them and the particular person or those particular people, but they may not be telling you everything in regards to it. So they're either going to make it seem as though they're having conflict with one particular person when it's really someone else, or they're not going to tell you the real reason behind the conflict. There's going to be something hidden. All right. So I do see them coming toward you with hidden motives. It's giving woe is me type of energy. Them wanting you to feel sorry for them. Okay. I also feel like this person could be suffering from some type of mental health issues, and it could run within the family. With the Eight of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, this person could come in trying to trap you in a new beginning by saying all of the right things or by trying to make you feel sorry for them. Spirit wants you to be careful when it comes to allowing this person to plant seeds in your mind. They're saying that as of now, they will only keep you at a stalemate. We have the Eight of Swords and we also have the Two of Swords. That is the Ten of Swords. So they're basically saying that this person has put you through the worst of the worst. There's still a part of them that denies the damage that they caused. They're still at a stalemate. This is someone who's trapped in their head, and they're actually restricting themselves. They restrict themselves by playing victim, but they also restrict themselves by making it seem as though you're exaggerating things, or making it seem as though there's not really a problem when in reality there is. I just feel like they have a way of invalidating your feelings or trying to paint you as someone who's not at your best mentally, almost like you're crazy or you're the problem. They just want to come in and plant some seeds of doubt in your mind. So they are going to come in wanting a new beginning with you, but I do see them using the approach of hiding things, denying certain things, and by planting little seeds in your mind. Spirit wants you to remain strong, especially those of you who have decided to take a step back, or if you've decided to let the tower fall in the connection. Spirit wants you to be careful about jumping into a new beginning with them before they've made the proper changes. Okay, they want you to believe in yourself. They want you to believe in your decisions. Do not doubt yourself. Whatever judgment call that you've made, whatever decision that you have made in regards to this person, for one, it was a long time coming, and you have every reason to feel the way that you feel. You have every reason to make the decision that you've made. Now, for those of you who are wanting to make things work with this person, you're still being encouraged to hold back to an extent and to go out and enjoy your own life. All right? Because this person needs to do the work. They need to do the work. They just don't want you having a new beginning elsewhere. All right? Deep down, they feel as though you are the ideal partner. Of course, by the things that they've said to you, by the things that they've done, it doesn't seem that way at all, does it? But in reality, they feel as though you are their ideal partner, and they are so afraid of losing you to the point where they'll say anything to get you to stay. Like I said before, they're going to pull some type of tactic, or they're going to pull some type of stunt, but it's not all that it seems. And they're going to try and pull on your heartstrings in order to do that. That's why it's going to be so important for you guys to remain grounded. Do not fall for words. Do not allow this person to finesse you into a new beginning, or finesse you into sticking things out by reminding you of how things used to be. They're going to come toward you in a familiar way, the way that they were when the two of you initially met. So they're going to be a little bit more gentle. They're going to be a bit more kind. Okay? But it's an illusion. I feel like it won't last long. Okay? It will not last long. So just make sure that you're protecting yourself, putting your needs first, and try your best to remain confident and to remain in your power. It's okay to be compassionate toward them. It's okay. But it's not okay for you to downplay yourself, or it's not okay for you to hand over your power. It's not okay for you to invalidate your own self-worth in order for this relationship to work. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it for you to compromise your integrity, your self-respect, your growth. It's not worth it, especially when this person is a flip-flopper. With the Tower card crossing, there's going to be an ending. It's pretty much inevitable. Now, for most of you, it won't be a permanent ending. I do feel like this person will make their way back to you, but the Tower has to fall. Even if they're able to avoid the Tower moment, there's going to come another time when certain things will happen all of a sudden that will trigger you or traumatize you to the point where you're going to kind of have to let go. You're going to have to release them. It doesn't necessarily have to be a permanent thing, but this is someone who will have to lose you in order for them to see things clearly. They need to reflect. They need to work on themselves. And unfortunately, they're not going to do that as long as they have access to you. So yeah, just keep your guard up and keep your boundaries strong. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.